happening? How y'all be? Welcome to another episode of On the Real No Filter. I'm your host, the Bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, coming to you straight out of Burlington, North Carolina, Carlos Stargell, the last. After they made me, they broke the mold. How y'all doing today? I'm alright if y'all alright. It's kind of like in the mid-50s right now up here in Burlington, North Carolina. In other words, it's cool up here. It's not as warm as it was yesterday, but hey, thank God for the weather, because we can't question God when it comes to his word. Also, I want to give birthday shout outs today. Hey mama, how you doing? I'm glad you're okay. And I'm glad you called me live. And I'm glad you're on the live chat. But anyway, like I was saying, birthday shout outs today. February the 5th, 2025. Happy birthday, y'all. And may God bless you with many, many, many more.
Talk to me, say something.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. You're welcome, Mom. Oh yeah, then I want to give shout outs to everybody all around the world, all across the country, and especially in the ATL area, Atlanta, Georgia, Decatur, Tucker, all around the surrounding areas. God bless you all, and I'm glad that a lot of y'all can participate and check me out on the Real No Filter. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed, and if you find it in your heart and you feel it in your soul, please don't hesitate to hit the like and or the subscription bell. I'll appreciate that a whole lot more. And one-on-one live chat is always available. Now, video and audio are both optional. Now, if you don't want to be seen and you don't want to be heard, you can always leave your comments on the live chat. That'll be sufficient, acceptable, and satisfying. That's all I can tell you. But, okay, y'all. And just to let y'all know, too, welcome and thank y'all for taking the time to check this out. Now, what I really want to talk to y'all about something right now. Now, yesterday I had a guest, my childhood friend, Benny Holland. And I'll be glad when we do this again, because, you know, like I told y'all, me and this dude, we go back since we were young. You know, like I told you, his uncle was my football coach. When I played my first year of Little League football, I was 12 years old. And then let me remind you, this round by the same time my voice changed as well. But so much for that. That year, when his uncle coached my football team, the football team I played on, believe it or not, we went undefeated that year. I had a pretty good season. We were players inexperienced, but hell, we always won. We won that whole year. I mean, we didn't have a losing season, but I'm gonna say that what I brought up to him yesterday as well. I remember we beat a team so bad. We beat them 74-16. Now that's a damn massacre, but peep this, y'all. They were like 16-0 in the first half. We come back, we done put up 74 points in the second half. Ain't that something? But then when it was time for them to play us again, they called themselves forfeiting because they didn't want to play us no more. I mean, were they really that embarrassed? Were they that embarrassed? Were they didn't want to play us? I guess so. But hey, it is what it is. But anyway, that's all fine and good. But basically what I'm saying, it was so good that he joined me live, like especially, like I said, a childhood friend. I mean, it's one thing family, but when a childhood friend that's been loyal, y'all been loyal for so many years, that makes a hell of a difference.
Talk to me, say something.
And y'all know I'm telling the truth too. But anyway, like I was saying, the live show we did yesterday, it was great, but I saw we didn't have no volume, but hey, that's okay. Now I know what the mistakes is. He don't have to be on the phone. He knows. Well, yesterday I had to tutor him to show him how to connect. So now he knows. He said it was as easy as he thought. I know it is. All you have to do is read and follow directions. I mean, what's so bad? What's so hard about that? No, not trying to put nobody down, but a lot of people are not down with technology. or the internet. I mean, they always say, leave it to them young folks. Yeah, that is true. Them young folks do know more about it than we do. I tell you that much. But at the same time, we got to be on our game.
That's what I'm looking for.
Right on. But anyway, y'all. Anyway, like I was saying, and then yesterday on Naturally High, Less Sober, had my cousin, and then she joined me as a guest on my show yesterday as well. So, like I said, I can depend on them too, because they've been my biggest supporters so far. I got some more supporters too as well. Not gonna mention their name because I respect their privacy, but I do thank each and every last one of y'all who always take the time to tune in, check out, view, and watch my channel on YouTube. Yeah, true enough. I have some language on there that not content that might not be suitable. It may be too real and vicious for a lot of viewers, but hey, it is what it is. That's why I say this channel is not for viewers under 18. You got to be 18 over or either but close to 18, but very, very mature. Well, hell, I know some people over 18 and they still immature, and that's a damn shame. But anyway, like I was saying, what the words that come out of my mouth on this channel, y'all don't act like y'all ain't never heard them before. You might not have heard it on YouTube, but hey, you done heard it before. And don't act like y'all ain't never said those words either, because guess what? When you call somebody out on shit you done said and did, you making yourself look like a hypocrite. That's on the real. That's why they always say, we don't live in glass houses. We need to quit throwing stones.
Talk to me, say something.
That's right. So we need to stop all that for real, for real. I mean, we supposed to be on this earth together. We supposed to pull together, not go against each other. But you know what? I'm just gonna keep it real. It's not our fault. Our fault, the minions, the devil, the evil, the bad. And it ain't got nothing to do with race, color, religion, lifestyle, or your gender or whatever. Because guess what? All that's irrelevant to me. If you're wrong, you're wrong. That's not gonna give me no excuse not to call your ass out if I feel like it.
Talk to me, say something.
Y'all know what I'm saying. I ain't jiving either. So, like I said, nothing. But one thing I was told too, is nothing wrong with speaking your mind. You just gotta be prepared. You just gotta prepare yourself for the consequences that you're gonna have to face after that.
Talk to me, say something.
Hey, y'all know I'm telling the truth now. But then, you got some people that just don't care. They'll go to the grave. They'll take that sugar and iced tea to the grave too, if they have to. You know what I mean? But like I said, if you want to leave this earth in peace, learn how to live righteous, stay humble, and act on one accord. Yeah, I do got a soundtrack. The soundtrack of my life, that's what it is. So any music that's played, it's the soundtrack of my life.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah. But that's all. I mean, everybody has that. Everybody has a story, and believe it or not, everybody does have a soundtrack. I know I do. The kind of music I like to hear might be the music a lot of y'all won't and be able to dig. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you, Mom. I appreciate it. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Because guess what? That's how it is. You know what I'm saying? You got to have something. You got to have something in there just to, make it interesting, That's what you do. But anyway, y'all, so much for that. In other words, today, And Veronica told me to tell you, hey, she just walked. She just walking in the door and she can't write right now. So, but Mama Veronica say, hey, that's all I'm gonna tell you. Cause I'm trying to keep the show off. But anyway, she said, oh yeah, she did say thank you. Always. You know what I'm saying? Okay, she said hi. Right on. So I ain't gonna be passing messages. Y'all just gotta look at each other on the YouTube. Just kidding, just talking sugar honey iced tea just to make it interesting. You know what I'm saying? Cause if I don't make it interesting, y'all will be bored and I'll be bored and it don't make no sense for boredom. So you gotta have some fun. You gotta be yourself. Gotta get loose. Like they always tell me. Like I was told, even when I was a little boy, even he and the Isley brothers and Fred Sanford actually saying it out of their lips. Live it up. And that's what I do. Live it up. Keisha Myers, hey, what's happening? Tell me something good. I'm glad to see you on the live chat. Sister lady, bang, honey child, ma'am. Tell me something good. How are you? How's Alyssa? The songbird of Loganville. And oh yeah, and speaking of Gwinnett, Keisha, we got another mutual friend that lives out in that area too. Well, I know somebody that stay out there. And if you remember, and I know you know the group Heat Wave. Yes, you do. Well, guess what? You remember Keith Wilder, God rest his soul. His daughter and her mama live in Gwinnett. Well, I ain't gonna say which way about, but hey, but his daughter and wife, they real nice people. I mean, and their accent just kills the sugar honey iced tea out of me. But other than that, it ain't even about your accent. It's about how you carry yourself. What's up, dude? How are you? I'm glad to see you back. Tell me something good. How are you? How's life treating you?
Talk to me, say something.
That's all I'm asking, bro. But I'm glad to see you back, man. You know what, though? It's always good to see familiar faces and loved ones. Oh, glad to hear that, man. I'm doing pretty good too. And like Mr. Reverend so-and-so used to say back in the day, I'm on the victory side. And I am on the victory side. Ain't no side like the victory side. And you know, even though I joke about the church people, but guess what? Church did me a lot of good growing up, for real. I mean, it's not so much about the church, because on the real, for real, everything you do and the way you carry yourself and all that, that's supposed to start at home. It's supposed to start time you come out your mama's womb until the day you be 6 feet under. And that's on the real, for real. So, but you know, you got a lot of people don't want to admit and don't want to accept the things that you cannot change and understand and know the difference. And basically it is what it is, but you can't tell some people that. And guess what? Like my friend Moni, aka Mona Chuck, used to say, you can't tell stupid people nothing, and you really can't. Ain't no need to argue with them, because guess what? Because you're in a no-win situation if you do. Because they think they know everything and still don't know sugar honey iced tea.
Talk to me, say something.
I mean, not trying to be difficult, but some people just, I'm gonna say it in the words of Barry White on The Simpsons. Some people just make me sick. And they do. But guess what? I ain't worried about them though, because you know why? Like I always say, like I don't say it many, many times before. You ain't got this answer to me. You gonna have to answer to the Lord. And just like me, you can and will be held accountable for your actions and your words.
Talk to me, say something.
And y'all know I'm telling the truth. But like I say, one thing about me, I don't try to step on nobody's toes or hurt nobody's feelings or piss nobody off to the point of hysteria. If anything I say, it's gonna be out of love and not out of spite.
That's what I'm looking for.
You know what I'm saying? So, the best thing to do, if you don't know, don't say nothing. Because, let me tell you something. You rather go out not knowing than to go out co-signing bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Co-signing bullshit is not a necessity nor a way of life. And dick riding is not a form of transportation. Either you're down or you're not. Either you're in it, either you're with them or against them.
Nobody knows.
And nobody really knows but us and God, and that's on the real. But I want to say this before I close out. Now, if the ones, especially to the ones who I know. Now, I will be back at 3:30, with naturally high, less sober, with my guest, not with my co-host, the co-host that's crazier than me, D.D. Moss. Now, we'll say this though, yeah, your town is really rough. They carry mine. Whoa, but I'm gonna say this right here though, man. You look like wherever you at or wherever you live, you seem like you gonna have to get that H out of there. See, like you got to leave there, find somewhere, find another place to live, man, because you don't want to live nowhere where you're in danger. You want to live in peace. I know I do. And to be honest with you, that's the way. That's why I got the HE double hockey sticks out of Atlanta, Georgia, because these little young motherfuckers today, they crazy and they carry guns. But guess what? Like I'm gonna say this. When they get into the system and get behind those bars and them 4x5 cells, they gonna be the biggest crybabies and bitches that anybody ever seen in their life, especially when it's somebody that's bigger and badder than them. Now, like I said, you could be hard out on the street, but when you behind bars, you might as well admit you really what you are behind bars, a big ass punk. But like I said, it's not for me to judge. I ain't never been in that situation, and I pray that I don't. But I'm gonna say this: if you fear for your safety or your life or whatnot, then it's time for you to go. Get your shit and get the hell out of there. Bottom line, simple and plain. Well, anyway, that's my cue, y'all. Thank y'all for taking the time to check out and watch On the Real No Filter with me, that bonafide G, certified true, Atlanta, Georgia born, Burlington, and renowned resident of Burlington, North Kakalaki. Me, Carlos Stargell, the last. After they made me, they broke the mold. And I want to thank everybody who took the time to watch it. And I want to thank all the subscribers and those who haven't. Please be nice enough to hit the like and subscription bell. Now, I'd appreciate that. One-on-one live is always available. Love you too, bro. One-on-one live chat is always available. Now, if you don't want to be seen and heard, just comment on the live chat. That'll be acceptable. And again, until the next time, until 3:30, and I ain't gonna say all that. I'm just gonna say peace. 2 fingers. Out of here like last year. Catch you on the next go round, and I want to thank y'all for taking the time to watch On the Real No Filter. Thank you, bro, and I'll see you at 3:30. God bless you, peace and love. Hallelujah. Good. See ya. Catch y'all at 3 right on. Later when you're straighter.